everyone, this is Wei from Pandaily. Welcome back to our channel. If you enjoyed the little sequence at the beginning, please give us a like to show your support for us. It'd be greatly appreciated. The video you just saw was entirely shot on the Insta360 GO 2, and this little camera is what we're going to talk about today. So welcome to our review of the Insta360 GO 2. This is the GO 2 itself. The case has similar size to AirPods, and the camera itself is no larger than your thumb, meaning it will be a breeze to carry the device compared to an action or mirrorless camera. Also, because the camera is so small, other accessories will also be smaller, making it easier to carry everything you need with you. In spite of its size, this tool has a ton of surprises for you, starting with the case. This is not only a charging case, but also a mini controller for the camera with a little screen, a tripod, as well as a file reader. As for the camera itself, it is magnetic, meaning that you can mount it in different places. Get creative! It also has a button that can be custom assigned to different features in the Insta360 mobile app. For example, when the camera is turned off, you can set one click to start recording normal videos and double click to record time-lapse. When the camera is turned on or connected to a controller, you can set another 2 custom functions, meaning that you can set a total of 4 different shooting modes for the camera through this button. However, this function does not work when the camera is attached to the charging case. Because of the size and all those little surprises, the way people interact or use the device is totally different from other cameras. Instead of mounting your action camera onto your chest through a clumsy chest mount, you can just snap the GO 2 onto your chest or cap using this magnetic pendant or a cap mount. You don't need to take out your phone to take a shot. You just leave the camera outside and press it when you see something interesting. Instead of trying to hit the record button on the action camera, you can just simply use the case as a controller to start or change the setting. From now on, you don't need to miss out on cool stuff around you when you take a picture. You can just free both of your hands and enjoy the action. Since the purpose of the GO 2 is to make capture moments easier, it has a lot of features to assist anyone who wants to capture the highlights of their lives. In Pro Video mode, you get horizon lock and flow state stabilization, meaning that you don't need to worry about keeping the camera leveled or steady, which could be a nightmare to do with such a small tool. For example, this is with flow state stabilization turned off and turned on, so which is a huge difference that you can see. However, keep in mind that the flow state stabilization and image quality of the GO 2 will suffer in low light situations. Now let's talk about some specs. GO 2 is capable of capturing 1440p normal videos at 50 frames per second, not 60 frames per second, and 1440p time-lapse videos at 30 frames per second. For slow motion shots, it can shoot 1080p videos at 120 frames per second. As for storage, GO 2 comes with the 32 gigabytes of internal storage but doesn't support expandable storage. In normal video mode, 32 gigabytes of storage can store a total of around 60 minutes of normal videos, and each charge will last around 25 minutes. However, if you're using Pro Video mode, then the large file size would also shrink the space down to about 45 minutes, and it would drain the battery a lot quicker, giving you around 10 minutes for each charge. In fact, it might even shut down before that because of overheating. I'm not gonna lie, there are some drawbacks that you should be aware of. That mode will consume a lot of limited internal storage, make the camera overheat, and potentially stop recording. So since the camera does not support any expandable storage, you need to transfer all those files to your computer before deleting them. However, even though the case has a Type-C connector to it, it only works with a Type-A to Type-C cable. As a result, I cannot charge or transfer the files because I brought a Type-C to Type-C cable with me, and the charging speed and transfer speed are pretty slow, even with the included cable. So once you have the files onto your computer, you will need to use the Insta360's own studio app to transcode all those per video files into stabilized footage, and that process takes a very long time as well. So usually more than an hour. In other words, the main drawback is that even though the camera makes it extremely easy to capture footage, the post-production side is quite clumsy. Overall, I still enjoy using the Go 2 because I think, on balance, the incentive to capture the things around you is more important. The device's limitations can be solved through some workarounds and some extra time, and I'm pretty sure that Insta360 is going to fix some of those issues, including power delivery, bigger internal storage, faster transfer speeds, and more. So they say that this is the world's smallest action camera, but I think it is the best camera to go with you everywhere performing light actions. Alright, that's all that we have for you today. If you liked this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to our channel already, please do so. And if you want to know more about China's technology and business, see you in our next video. Bye!